because I'm kind of hurting right now. It's a doctor?
Veronica_Woodard wants you to go stay in a corner for 15 seconds.
Okay. Sir, I have to stay in a corner. Can you leave me alone? I need to stay in a corner, you jerk. Go away. Was that 15 seconds? Probably not. Okay. I tried. Oh, even AFK still. Sick. Sick. He's trying to push her far enough away that if he picks me... She's teabagging. Oh no. She doesn't make this. Nancy, what are you doing? Nancy, he's reading you like a book, sis. And sprint burst. Damn. Okay, Nancy. Work. So sloppy. I'm gonna get out of the way so she can do her thing. Was that long enough? Should I go back in the corner? Has it been enough time? Hi, can I have assistance? Thank you. Close enough? Okay. I tried. I was counting in my head. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I even circled around back there. I'm like, please. Big shock? No? Okay. He was being a party pooper. I know! I was just trying to do the freaking thing, man. Just trying to do the card. Does he have pop? Yep. Pop overcharge. Oh! There's the Ash that was AFK. He's got a crow on his head. After like a solid week of very vague spotting, my period finally decided to show up. Nice. Nice. I celebrated mine because it was so late that I was like having weird dreams of like being pregnant even though I wasn't. Like it took so long to come that I was like, is something wrong with my body? Like I was on like a natural type of, you know, she shows up like give or take by a week, and she was like 2 weeks later than normal, and I was like, and my subconscious was like, you're pregnant. We're gonna show you really creepy, crazy pregnant dreams of how you're pregnant. And I'm like, but I'm not pregnant. Like, I know I'm not. Like, I know for a fact I'm not. I'm like, my period is just showing up late. But, like, it was just making me nervous because it was, like, coming. It, like, wasn't coming. And I was like, that's a little weird. It's a little weird. I don't know what to do. Just gonna start running. So then when I finally got it, I complained about it. I think it was literally the day I met with Jet and Comet. And I was telling them I had some weird pregnant dream. And I was like, I just want it to come already because I don't know what it's doing. And literally like went home and had it. And I was like, okay, cool. I just had to complain about her, and then she showed up. So I'm very glad pregnancy will never be a vague fear of mine. Yeah, you know, it's like always been a fear of mine. So I think that's why like that's immediately where my brain went. Like I'm always afraid. I'm always scared, which I think says that I like really don't want to get pregnant. Like, I really don't want to. I don't think I want kids. I'm still kind of like, I don't know. I don't know if I could handle it more so. It's not that like I don't like kids. It's more so like I don't think I could mentally handle being pregnant, having a child, putting somebody else's needs before mine, like in that way. You know, I don't think I could handle that. I don't know. Uteri are weird and temperamental. They do what they want when they want, and we're just left to deal with their nonsense. Yeah, and I hate that. I hate that. That's why I was happy to be on the pill, because it forces the period like on a normal schedule, so you know when to expect it. I hate the unexpected. That's what I hate, is like the unknowing. I've gotten used to mine disappearing because I've had it happen where it just goes MA for like 6 months. That's crazy. Usually all I have to do is be happy when it's not there, and then Bestie decides to pop up and make me sad. Yep. Well, that's the thing too, is I was getting all of like the symptoms I normally get before my period. Like I get really tired. I usually like crave like chocolate and stuff like that like before I get it, and then when I'm on it I like want to eat super healthy. It's weird. So I was getting like all the things I normally get, and then I was like, oh, my period must be coming, and then it didn't, and I was like, sis, where are you? You can't just set a date and time and then not show up. Fear of accidentally ending up pregnant is more of a deterrent of dating cis men for me than actual attraction, TBH. Oh wow, I just didn't have, oops, sorry Ace. Ash, sorry Ash. Didn't have a childhood where I got to be selfish. I want to be selfish and travel whatever I want now. If I exactly, okay, yeah, same. I mean, I had a good childhood. I'm not saying I didn't, but like I feel like my like high school era where my mom started to get really bad and stuff like that, like I felt like I didn't get to do those things, and then like I still feel very like I can't afford to do those things, and I feel like when I have the money to be able to do those things, if I have a kid, then I can't do those things because then I'll have a kid. And it's like I'd rather, when I get to a point that I could comfortably live, like get my own house, like get my own place, or get a place in Marcel, obviously, things like that, and like I want to travel and see the world and not be held back by like, oh, we have a daughter or a son, or like, we have a child now, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to be held back by like I have a child now and I can't do those things. Like I'd have to pay for a sitter, or I'd have to drop them off somewhere. Like I'm the same way, is like I don't really want to give up the freedom of living when I can live comfortably, because right now I'm still not at a place where I can just be like, I want to go travel Europe, so I'm just gonna put my money there and do that. Like I still can't afford to do the things I want to do, and I feel like when I can afford to do those things, I'm not gonna want to be held back by a child, you know? I thought somebody's saving. They just stabbed themselves. I don't know if anyone's saving. Guess I'm running. Oh, someone's there. I saw their head. Okay. I think that's honestly a conversation I wish more people had before having children. Well, that's the thing too, is I'm like, all these people have kids, and I'm like, did they consider all of this stuff? Or did it just like happen and they just don't think about these things? Or like, I don't know. It's wild to me to not have these like very deep thoughts and conversations about it before doing it. That and raising a kid in today's world is scary. Plus, I don't think I could live through the same trauma. Oh, plus, I don't think I could live through the trauma of losing a child. Yeah, also that. Like, the constant worry of, like, I have a child out in the world, like, even when they hit, like, 18, 19, whatever, like, even when they're, like, a teenager and they're, like, out and about, like, I don't think I could handle, like, not knowing their everything to make sure they were okay, that nothing was happening to them. Or things happening to them that I've had to go through and stuff like that. Like, it's just, I thought I pressed spacebar and I did. It's all a scary thought. I don't know. I don't think I'm mentally stable enough. Like, I'm mentally stable enough, but I think if I were to have a kid, that would send me, like, that would put me over the edge of, like, panic and fear and discomfort with my own body, and then having to deal with my body issues as well, and my ED, and, like, all of, like, I don't know. I don't think having a kid is my path. I really don't think it is. I really don't think it is. I know if I had one, I would be, like, a great mom. Like, I know I would be. But I don't think I would have self-love anymore. I think I would just feel like a shell and just be constantly making sure that everybody else was happy. And I would probably be very, very depressed, like not happy, you know? So it's just, I don't know. My parents got married, traveled, had fun for 10 years, then had 2 kids. Right, like I could, you know, but I'm 30. I'm 30, you know? And that's the thing too, is like the longer you wait, like the more issues arise with like raising your own child and stuff, and our bodies drying up and defying us and all of that. So then, because I'm not financially stable enough to have a kid right now, nor do I think I would ever, especially because I wouldn't have childcare. Yeah, I got you. Yep, I figured he's gonna do that. Oh well. Is this pallet still active? Nope, and someone just stabbed themselves. Or was that their sloppy? That was sloppy, I think. This is a good loot back here. Does he have bamboozle? He most certainly does have bamboozle. Most certainly does. Oh, I got stuck on the snow. I don't make it. Now I do. Sucker. Hope y'all are doing gens, but probably not. I feel like Elodie's self-carrying through Sloppy Butcher right now. That's what I'm feeling. Feeling not good things. He left me. I want kids like I've always wanted kids, but I want to be able to experience life first. Like I had to grow up at a very young age. I never got to be like a teenager and go out with friends and have fun. I want to be able to experience that first. Right. Like I feel like there's still so much I haven't done. Like now I'm at the point where I have my own life, but I can't afford to do the things I want to do. And I feel like when I get to the point that I can't afford to do like traveling and seeing the world and stuff, then it's like, well, I have to have a kid, because if I don't, I'm going to be too old and then I can't. And then it's just like, I don't know. It's so hard to make enough to feel comfortable and live comfortable and enjoy things, you know? Fostering adopting means I can skip the screaming baby stage if I want to. True. True. Yeah, that's the thing too, is people are like, oh, you could foster and adopt because that would like deal with all the like body issues and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't know if I would foster or adopt, because if I want kids, I would want my own kids. I'd want to, you know, see, I would want to create life if I want children. So if I do want kids, they'd have to be mine. And if I don't, then I don't, you know. Adopt teenagers, they can help with chores. They're harder to get adopted anyway. True. The older children get, the less people want to adopt them. People love to adopt like babies and stuff because they're like, oh, like we raised them from birth, you know, from the beginning of their life. Whereas they see teenagers and things like that more troubled and like don't want to bother. Everyone wants to adopt babies. Babies scream and cry and keep you up at night and drool over the things and diapers. Nope, skipping over that mess. Well, yeah, because then you have people that like can't have kids. So that's why they adopt babies and things like that. Because it's like, it's the next best thing is, you know, creating life is, you know, adopting a baby. I'm not going to be able to vault because he shocked me. Okay. I have to pee. I drank way too much coffee. Oh, this pallet's gone. And I used that pallet. Fake it. Perfect. He thought I vaulted it. And I feel better. Doors are behind me. There's a vault right here. Oh, he just said, screw you. Know what? Nope. We're just gonna get as close as we can to the doors. Open it! Open it! Oh my god, she didn't open it! Sis, all you had to do was open the door! Elodie. No, this isn't the play. All you had to do was open the door. Instead, you moved out of the way and made me open it. And then she left. Oh my god, dude. Alright, then. Thanks, Elodie. I don't know. I don't know why she didn't open it. That's all she had to do. That's all she had to do. She saw me coming in hot, injured, killer behind me. All she had to do was, like, tap it, and I could have just ran right through it. And instead she was like, oh, I'll move, you can open it. And I'm like, I I hate loud constant noises. Babies and toddlers aren't it for me. I never wanted kids all that much, but could see being great. My partner wanted them. Comet doesn't though, so it's Frog City for us. Yeah. Elodie, why didn't you open the door? Like, why? I don't understand. Sloppy, bamboozle, overcharge, pop. I don't even know if she's still here. No. Everyone left.